This movie is actually playing in the background of my TV, and it's really late at night. It's like, hold on a minute. I checked the time on my phone. Yep, my camera bag is there. Shit, 12:30? I don't even feel tired. I'm all in my house, motherfuckers. I don't even know what happened to my family. I mean, they got into like some sort of party or something? They've been gone for hours. Relief. Yeah, the movie playing in the background, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. It's the first film. I reviewed the second film, the supersized version. I haven't put it on my, as I'm shooting this video, I have not yet posted it, yet I will probably tomorrow or even tonight. But, you know, you have to wait and see. Yeah, but you guys know this. It's directed by Adam McKay, written by him, Will Ferrell, produced by, you know, co-produced by Judd Apatow. And stars not only Will Ferrell, but also Paul Rudd, Steve Carell, David Koechner, Christina Applegate, Vince Vaughn, Fred Willard. Also his cameos from, actually I'm going to get to that later. But you guys know it. It's all about the Channel 4 news team in San Diego. Yay! To be more specific, it's set during the 70s. Set during a time when news was just huge. And of course, Ron Burgundy is a famed news anchor. He's just so popular and shit. He's beloved by so many people around the world. And this is during a time when the news, there's no female anchor. And of course, once there is a time where Channel 4 News gets an unfortunate female anchor, played by Christina Applegate. Her name is Veronica Corningstone. Unfortunately, that doesn't work well with people like Brick Tam. It doesn't work fine with all the news team, which also consists of Paul Rudd playing Ryan. What's his first name? I mean, what's his last name? Guys, I'm amateur. Keep that in mind. I say it all the time. I keep on repetitive. You're probably annoyed by that, but you guys know me. I'm not professional. Brian Fantana, David Koechner is Champ Kind, and Rick Tamlin, Steve Carell. It's just cool. It's really cool. There's even cameos from Seth Rogen and Judd Apatow himself. You may know it. You can notice it. It's not impossible. This is one of my favorite comedies of all time. Now, the sequel, I gave it a 4 out of 5. Same for the supersized version. But this is undeniably a classic. It's just really the sequel basically took the style from this. The style of this movie is just really a lot of skits edited together to be a feature film, but this is stuff done right because it's hilarious, and overall, it tells an actual story. It tells a better story. It tells a better story. It actually seems to tell some kind of story, or really just have a lot of random situations that are meant to be funny and come off as funny thanks to the script, director, and cast. Who's my favorite character? Well, obviously it's Brick Tamlin. To me, he's a funny-ass guy. I mean, he's stupid, incredibly retarded, but he's a lovable retard. Yay, lovable retard. The entire ensemble is fantastic. I mean, Ron Burgundy is just so great. Ron Burgundy's a little horny, and also he's just all about saying phrases like "You stay classy, San Diego," and also following everything on the teleprompter completely, like even screwing up saying "I'm Ron Burgundy." That's just really sad and funny at the same time. Also, I do like. I mean, you have the entire cast. I mean, like Champ Kind is he's just a generic country. He's just a country guy who just loves about sports. Loves saying "whammy." Yeah, it's pretty cool. Brian Fantana being just incredibly horny, and of course having Sex Panther 60% of the time. It works every time. One thing that's funny about that scene is, like, even though these guys are basically idiots, Ron Burgundy actually does say that, wow, that doesn't make sense. Okay, maybe I'm being a little bit too hard, almost like comparing him to Brick's intelligence, but yeah. This movie is full of random skits, and there's no real sense of story, but that doesn't even matter because it's funny as hell. Lots of random situations take place, but it doesn't really matter as long as the laughs ensue. Especially if you're expecting this to be a comedy, like you don't care about the story or characters, you just want to laugh. You will get laughs out of this. There is also an over-the-top, silly satire on news culture in the 70s. News broadcasting, I know the fact it's mostly male, and the thing is, it causes this massive, it's just a massive craze when you get this new female anchor involved. It's just funny as hell. There's nothing compelling about this, and I know it. And why do I love it so much? Because I'm a guy who can understand. If a movie understands its style, can do well with its style, and overall know what it is, then that's good for me. I don't have expectations saying like, okay, I want a compelling story. Just give me something. That's really it. Just give me a film that I will enjoy, maybe even love, even if it's not really all that great when you think about it. Especially from a more professional point of view. Especially since, there's no real story. But what's the point? It's just meant to be funny. It's just like skits edited together and it works perfectly. There's a lot of great scenes and quotable lines. It's so silly, yet it's embraced that silliness and creates something funny out of it, and overall, kind of charming. Well, I guess. Overall, it's very appealing. That's especially if you're into the screwball comedies, especially whenever you were into Will Ferrell during that massive craze period with him, with collaborating so much with Adam McKay. I mean, why the hell not? And of course, there are so many great lines. I love lamp. And of course, 60% of the time works every time. Whammy! Oh man! I don't know a lot of lines from here, but I do know some. I just got my parents pulling up. Ah, shit, they are. No. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm going to go up and do it from my room. What's up, guys? I am back, and I'm back to tell you more about Anchorman. There's a lot of things to love about this. There's a lot of cool lines, I guess. But also, one thing I like about the movie is the comedy. The comedy comes from a lot of random situations, like I said. Some of it comes from a lot of things. Random stuff Brick says, random situations like Ron playing the flute. Also, whenever Veronica starts first broadcasting the news and distraction, and then of course the team is just shocked. There's even one time where Brick looks at her in Ron's place and he says, "You're not Ron. You're not Ron." And it's just funny. Oh, I'm in a glass case of emotion. You're so wise. I forgot the other part of that line. I don't know what we're yelling about. Loud noises. Actually, I want to show you some of the shit. I actually have a couple of I actually downloaded these to my phone. I'm not even joking. Look. Loud noises! Where'd you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
Hey! Where did you get those clothes? At the toilet store?
And, guess what? That role was perfect for him. That's pitch perfect casting for that role. Because he knows how to be over the top and silly. And he can just be explosive and funny. Thank God for that. Yay. I also love Baxter. But I mean, who doesn't love Baxter? I mean, Ron's awesome dog. Barking stuff. And even telling off. Saving Ron. And Ron being mauled by a bear panda. It's not surprising, guys. This movie came out in 2004. You've seen it. And kind of just an open mind, because I'm not spoiling it, because what am I kidding? People talk about this movie all the time. Well, maybe not much, but still they talk about it. the best scene in the entire movie, the most iconic scene, and it is full of cameos galore, is the news fight scene between so many different channels. The Spanish news channel, Channel 4, obviously. Who else was fighting against them? There's a cool fight. I mean, there's just awesome fight behind all of them. It's taking a while, guys. Sorry. What's that noise I heard? Just, letting me do something. There's also Jack Black making a cameo in this film as a motorcyclist who actually kicks Baxter off a bridge. It's both shocking and funny at the same time. Also, you can tell it's fake, although maybe that adds to the comic appeal. And you can't get reeled off of a bridge. PETA would be pissed. Although, really, if that scene overall would leave PETA pissed, even though the dog is fine. It's a comedy, man. Logic's thrown out the window, and that's a good thing, because it works here. It works perfectly, though. Anyways... It's just funny him just, freaking out like, oh, it's so hot. Milk was a bad choice. These lines just keep coming to me now. It's just sad. But, whatever. Wes Mantooth. That's right. Vince Vaughn. It's pretty fucking awesome. It's just pretty cool to see these people just, fight each other. Because it's funny. Well, it doesn't even tell. You know what? I gotta look up this scene online because I want to get more like. I mean, there's just like some cool news. I mean, Wes Mantooth and his team, Tim Robinson's news team, also. Well. Ben Stiller, a Spanish news team, Luke Wilson, and his team. It's pretty cool. One thing that's funny is like, Rick, where'd you get a hand grenade? I don't know. That's just funny. I mean, he says it with a straight face. It's one of my favorite things about Rick. He says so many things with a straight face, and it's always funny because it's so his face. He said Heidi. It's kind of funny. He's like on their side, like he's like on the side where the team, where like Wes Mantooth's team is. Whenever like there's just talk going on between these two. It's funny as hell. Cookies. I'm not looking forward to Terminator Genesis. I don't think any of you guys are either. The reviews are bad. Seriously, the reviews aren't good. This was. The reviews are just bad for this movie. Reviews are just bad for that movie. I don't want to see it either. Because why? Because all the films about James Cameron don't work. Currently watching the scene right now. It's just funny the fact that Brick actually kills a guy that tried and like thing he gets this. Yeah. It's just kind of funny to see him change faces because he never really does expressions like that. Not mostly. He mostly has a major straight face, but he does smile. But really, when he does that kind of like grin, it's just funny. It really is. It's just kind of funny, like the satire out there. And some of the news team, like Luke Wilson, Tim Robbins, Ben Stiller, they have more than just a cameo. Or I think it's more of like Luke Wilson and Tim Robbins. Yeah, it's just pretty cool to see him just talk and shit. It's nice to see him do some other antics and shit and add more than just be there and fighting. Although no doubt that's one of that's favorite scene in the movie. It's everyone's favorite scene. It's pretty cool actually. There's so many great slapstick gags, and there's some cool talking between these two. Also, I love whenever they do Afternoon Delight. That scene's awesome. They're singing it. Also, whenever they're discussing love, when they're trying to Like they hit on, try to get noticed by Veronica. That shit's funny, and it's it's just cool. I mean, Will Ferrell gives one of if not the best performance of his career. I mean, like he and the entire team have such fantastic chemistry, and they add so much to this film that really nothing else does. I mean, they add so much credibility, and they just add something incredibly entertaining, and overall, it's pretty damn awesome. I mean, enough said about that. I mean, it's pretty good reviews, actually. Better give it a chance. Not the point, though. I'm kind of bored here. Anyways, let me get back to it. Baxter's pretty funny. He offers a lot of good scenes. I think Tim Robbins and Luke Wilson are pretty entertaining. They're like, I did not see that coming. That's actually in the news file whenever like Luke Wilson gets his arm chopped off. That shit is funny as hell. It is funny. It's so stupid and cartoonish, but it works because of the script, director, and cast. They make it work. They sell it, and overall, they leave me laughing my ass off. This is hilarious, man. I mean, it's just a silly satire that I just like how it just satirizes the news in the 70s. It's just entertaining. Also, like that Panda Watch thing. Like how Brian says, he's a live panda bear. He will literally rip your face up. Hey, you make me look stupid. Get out of here, panda jerk. Great story, compelling and rich. I just love that whenever Ron switches to him saying great story, compelling and rich. Compelling. All he did was just yell at a guy. Although it is kind of funny how he just says it with a straight face and doesn't really flinch. You can tell the actors had a good time on the screen. I mean, they just had fun being stupid idiots and making us laugh our ass off. That's their intention, and it works perfectly. It's one of Will Ferrell's best, if not his best performance. He's just such a lovable idiot. Same for Brick Tamland. The entire ensemble is great. They have great chemistry. They truly sell the jokes. I mean, they make you laugh your ass off. Christina Applegate's also very fun, especially when it comes to she's so formal and professional. She's a 180 from the personalities of the usual characters being just so crazy and horny and just stupid. It overall is fun. Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island? I like that quote too. I just like saying the quotes because it is quotable. Don't get me wrong. The sequel has quotable lines such as, "What's MTV? I think some kind of venereal disease. Like black." Well, there's not any real quotable lines, but there are some memorable. I guess there are some quotable lines. I just love the horse piss I saw in the supersized version. I don't know if that was in the theatrical version, comment below. But that was funny seeing it because, I mean, you always have to drink the horse piss. He's a were hyena. I have to admit, there are some quotes from there. You can't deny that. Holy shit, there's a lot of news. It's true, the market's become very saturated. You cook these fools. I repeat, cook these fools. It's a gun from the future. Where did you get it? Also, it's just entertaining. I mean, it's just a cool cameos. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, go on, just drifted off track again, obviously. But seriously, guys, this is a classic. Anchorman is a true comedy classic. It's nonsensical, it's stupid, it's illogical, but you have so much fun with it that you don't give a shit. And it's undeniably one of Will Ferrell's best films, if not his best. Though I'm still debating on that. You guys know it. Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, gets a 5 out of 5. What more do I have to say? It's a comedy classic. It's it's arguably the greatest collaboration between Adam McKay and Will Ferrell. And it's just so much fun. Anyways, guys, that is my review for Anchorman: The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Comment below. What'd you think about it? What'd you think of the sequel? How would you compare this to the sequel? I know that I don't think they haven't really confirmed this, but do you want Anchorman 3? Because I kind of don't. I mean, sure, it wouldn't be terrible, but to be honest, you're really gonna start testing my patience and my tolerability for this. Like my tolerability towards the idea of an Anchorman 3. Not impossible, I think they could do it, but you're really gonna be taking a lot of risks. Comment below and subscribe to my channel for more videos.